And welcome to the Summer Splash 4 tournament today. And we have a CS2 finals. My name is Jeeihn, and my co host Willow.
Hello, it's Willow here, and I hope you guys enjoy what we're gonna be doing today.
Yeah, and today with the CS2 finals, we have a match against Tragically Bad and the Bronco Esports. And quick shout out to Intel. Thank you for Intel for sponsoring our Summer Splash 2024 tournament. Um, in first place, they'll be giving Intel Arc Neon Lights, an ASRock A770 GPU, 16GB overclocked, $25 gift cards. And in second place, they'll be also giving away Intel Arc Neon Lights and $10 gift cards. They're also giving away DreamHack Atlanta 3-day badges for you and a friend. So do exclamation mark give labs to enter. And also do exclamation mark Intel to learn more about Intel. All right. So
Oh,
this is this grand finals of the CS2 tournament, Willow. And what kind of maps do you think they'll be playing today?
generally they're probably gonna either play something really safe like Inferno or Nuke, for example. Those are like my general like safe picks. And if they want to get a little experimental, maybe something off-putting like um, since Dust 2's in the pool, I have a feeling that's not gonna be played. But I would love to see an Ancient or Anubis game because I just love those maps overall.
I would like to see an Anubis game too. Honestly, I've been watching ESL Cologne, and man, Anubis quite the interesting map.
Yeah, it's like it's so open, but it's so closed off at the same time for me. It's like very, I wouldn't say tactical, but it's just very tight spaced, and you have to like make sure everything works out, or it's just not gonna work.
Personally, I hate the water. Honestly, the water here sucks.
I love water. Canal is amazing.
No, I'll be walking down and I'm like splish splash and they hear me and I'm just one tapped out at that point. That is not great.
It do be like that sometimes.
Ah, anyways, I mean, I feel like you also mentioned like the safe picks, like a nuke. Honestly, I feel like maybe a dust too, though. Honestly,
I kind of grew up off of Dust 2, and it's kind of boring for me, but it is what it is, and I can't really avoid Dust 2 at this point. But it's just not my favorite pick.
I mean that's fair, but also then again, that does too. Just because it's been out for so long, that does mean that there's so much more like a depth of play they can put into that.
Hmm. That is true. There's new strats every year. There's new strats every tournament. There's new strats just coming up every day. So it's like something new would be nice to see, and it will be very exciting to see what they pull out today.
Indeed, and honestly, it's like the meta has changed over the years so much. Like especially like ever since like Astralis and all that with the utility. Oh my goodness, how much SCS changed.
Oh god, the Astralis days where they were the most dominant team in the world.
Dude,
I hated them
man,
for that.
dude, they were crazy though. Like you gotta give them credit. They were crazy.
Yeah, they were the best of the best for a reason.
Yeah, man. These days, the esports scene is quite interesting. Honestly, a lot of new faces out there. The new
Mm,
generations coming, and then also just all the teams they have their core play. They have like one or two core players from back in the days, but then
mhm.
now they also have like a lot new, especially like G2 with the snacks and the mobs MD.
Oh my gosh, Snacks. Haven't heard that name in ages. Oh, that's old. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, Snacks played since like original Counter Strike days, so
Hmm.
he's old.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's still playing
veteran,
top level.
veteran.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, currently we have IM Cologne, right? So
Mhm.
actually, as we speak, we probably have G2 and Spirit going face to face right now, which would be an interesting match.
Oh my, again?
Yeah, it's a quite the stacked game right there. Um,
Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one.
seems like G2 is actually, yeah. So they're in the lower bracket. So this is whoever is getting out of the tournament.
Oh, this is losers bracket.
Yeah, this is loser bracket, so that's
Oh,
quite interesting.
hmm, that's
I'm
really.
actually excited to see complexity though. They've been
I have not seen complexity in so long.
they've made it past up the first game, so they're going to go against Mouse. They beat VP, and
Ooh.
it's interesting.
Huh. If they beat VP, high hopes, high hopes.
Indeed, indeed. But I don't think honestly back to the Summer Splash 4. Of course. I don't think this is quite the IEM that we're casting today. uh, also, I mean, like, I do want to see kind of like how a nuke goes,
Mhm.
maybe. Since
I
like,
haven't seen much of that.
yeah, I mean, like for nuke, I think the biggest part is like the utility usage has to be so precise,
Mhm.
especially with how it's like an enclosed space. You can't really just line up from across the map,
Mhm.
and you really have to get that specific. And that team play is really important on that map. I feel like,
Yep. Very, very, very important.
yeah,
Because you need everyone, or at least three, four people to at least fully take a site, full control without problems. Unless you're just built different and just 1v5 the whole team, but it's just. Oh, speaking of nuke.
oh, I see. We do have a first map as nuke today.
All right, this is gonna be very fun and interesting. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, honestly, like Nuke's one of my favorite maps. Despite like every time I play Premiere, they get banned. But uh, honestly, Nuke is actually just really fun to map to play. It's really you kind of have to would make your way through all like the mollies and all that, and just try your best. And quite a challenging map, I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty challenging because the only ways you can throw smokes properly is, like you said, if it's in a tight enclosed space or in like the heat of danger, to where you have
Yeah,
to get to a spot to get to it. But it's hard to throw smokes.
yeah, and then you have those two people just sitting all the way up top rafters, far into like above hut,
Yeah,
and just ratting there.
waiting for everyone to pass by and just.
Donk.
Yep, yep. I'm
Seems
really curious. Oh, sorry, but
no, you go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm really curious how they're gonna be able to take outside or B side. That's what I'm really curious about because outside, yes, you can smoke it off, but I wonder how they're gonna do it. And B side, it's super hard to smoke off because you have to get deep inside ramp or control just to do whatever you need to do.
Speaking of maps, we also do have the second and third maps. Seems like we're going to be
Oh,
playing Mirage Inferno. Is that correct?
oh, Mirage and Inferno.
I believe so.
Okay. So safe picks. I like it.
Very. It's very commonly played maps, and honestly, that makes it even more fun to watch.
Yeah, because you know what's gonna happen probably. You know smokes, strats decently. There might be new ones though, but it's just classic maps that we see a lot being played.
Hmm. I mean, I feel like classic maps are definitely like a safe pick here too, since it's not like we're playing. I don't know. They're not playing G2 or all that, so it's best for the teams to do what they know best and not
What
necessarily
hits right
gambling.
at home? What hits right at home?
Yeah. And that also gives a case that it's both ways it's going to be very interesting. So,
All right.
all right, starting with the
Oh,
game today, we do have a seems like we have a Bronco Esports CT and a Tragically Bad T side.
oh,
Oh, and there is a bit of team fire,
oh
friend,
no! Did they
friendly
ruin this
fire at the
game already?
start. Oh dear, we just com- ah
Oh, that makes sense.
it is seems like it is face it. So I
Hmm.
see. Quite the interesting. Huh? Ah, true.
Oh no! Went for the flying knife and tragically died.
Oh, that's
Oh, so
slightly unfortunate.
unfortunate. All right. All right. Let's see what their first strat's gonna be on round one after this warm up. There you go.
There we go.
And here we have Bronco Esports on ZT, while Tragically Bad is on T side. Let's see what the T's are going to figure out and plan. And it looks like they all bought, or two people bought body armor, and the other bought full util, and the others are also buying util and armor. So let's find out what they're gonna do with this util. So it looks like we're gonna have a 3-1-2 split or 3-1-1 split, and it looks like they're
Oh,
attacking
they're
on
out
A.
quickly. Oh my goodness. They're on the fast flank dude. Sovereign gets one kill and then he's pushed up into Vance. Pictochat trying to get the pick, does get picked off by Sovereign again. Looking the other direction, Mana trying to do something about this. Coming out of hut, will be peeking out, gets one kill, but it's unfortunately
Aw,
not able to get the planter and does fall to the Sovereign. Sovereign went crazy. Well, actually, sorry, Judy did get that kill, but Sovereign really pulling off that impact there.
jeez. Immediately took A, or yeah, immediately took A for the T's and immediately lost it after smokes and utils were popped. Now it looks like a force buy on both sides, actually.
Both sides.
Bronco having the upper hand on
Yes.
weapons.
And Coda does have a scout here, so it's be interesting to see like what kind of plays and try and get picks he could possibly get here. P- Pick the chat does peek out, does get tagged by Coda with the scout. Coda now looking up at Silo, will sees, I don't know who that is, on top of Silo, uh, but does not get a pick outside. Does seem like they're doing a outside.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
got
Fuzzy does
two
get a
lurk
pick
kills.
to a two lurk kills. Um, yeah. And now we're kind of more in a standstill. They're just trying to, both sides just trying to get intel, um, just to see what how to kind of navigate their way through this the team and their defenses. Who's Pictochat does peek out Hut.
Oh,
Coda does get another kill as well, but Merrifield just drops down and gets Koji and
oh,
does get a
the
Deagle shot
two
off on
tabs.
Heaven.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Now they do have B controller here. It's curious to see where the bomb is. The bomb is planted up on A though. The Sovereign does get a pick on Fuzzy.
Oh,
Close up
unfortunate.
Van, but it's get taken out by Silk Ninja. So
Jeez.
so Bronco did have the advantage here, but tragically did really also forced here, and I think they navigated that really well there. What? No, sorry, Bronco. They won again. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought different. That's my bad.
And now the T sides are kind of broke right now, so they have only are able to afford or three rifles actually, and oh, they all four spot. All right. So if they lose this round, they will make a decent amount of money back. But would it be able to be a full buy? Who knows? We'll have to figure out next. And Bronco still has their weapons from last round, and they're pretty financially ec- economically
Economically
stable. Oh my
yeah, yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
I do kind of see like Broncos a bit more passive here. I do see let's see Fuzzy and they do trying to get outside. They're kind of trying to push up towards the stairs. Well, is that no?
Good nade.
Actually,
Good nade.
Bernard will miss the timing and will just go back into stairs. Koji just holding hut. They do have three people outside, which is quite interesting to see as the other two players are just holding flank, which is honestly kind of normal.
They're
Um,
slowly rotating to main lobby, I believe.
yes, they went quite the lobby. Picto Chad will be looks like he is trying to push up into ramps. However, I wonder if Judy is ready for this. Seems like they are just gonna hard hit ramps.
Oh,
Judy
it doesn't
unfortunately
fall.
does not get the pick here. There's just too much for him to handle there. for them to handle here. And Goldilocks will also get another pick through CT side. Um, so the T side already has a they have full B control. However, it does see Silk Ninja does have a control here. I don't think Manad knows this. Silk Ninja does get a pick here on Manad. Now Koji will be trying to push down into glass, and unfortunately gets picked off. Now it's all really up to Silk Ninja here, but it seems like he's just going to save here. Really not much you can really do with four people just standing in sight. So Silk Ninja will fall back and save for this round.
They're all hiding in that little corner. Oh no, Goldie does go
No.
down. He wasn't hiding well enough behind the box.
Oh man, that is quite the tragedy.
Oh no, Bronco looking pretty broke now, only able to afford like roughly a half buy, while Tragically Bad has a full buy situation here with full util. And
Yeah,
seems like we're gonna have a 2-2-1 split again.
indeed. I mean, the economy in this game is quite complex, I would say. Goldilocks does get a smoke shot on Koji though. Where did that
Jeez,
happen? Oh my goodness. Just straight up in instant. Like the round didn't even start basically yet.
the mad lad.
In oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Ronaldo does play have an aggressive angle, gets a pick on Koda does get a pick. However, Sovereign also gets another pick hut for on the Fairfield. Judy pushing up into the lobby with a 5-7 will get a pick on Picto Chad. Tries to oh wait, yeah, 5-7. Does try and get another pick on Goldilocks, but unfortunately does not get it. But however, there is two ramp here. And so it seems like the T side is not have recognized that and is trying to fall back a bit. Although here Goldilocks is pretty low here, so they do have to play a bit more methodically. However, they're also down in numbers, so that might not be an option. Fuzzy 2K looking for a pick on. However, Silk Ninja on top of side will get the pick on a look at the one way. However, Fuzzy does get the trade, but Sovereign unfortunately is ready for that and does trade him out again right there.
jeez, these plays are getting these plays are very slow at the beginning, and then it's just rapid paced at the end. It's just 1-2 and then explode. But oh jeez, T side broke. They're on their eco round here. They're just trying to scavenge whatever they can from the CTs to
And
see if
this
they
is
can
going to be
find a
very
pick.
strong from Koda. Koda does take a bit of damage, but does get a pick on Goldilocks. However, he does have a lot of utility, and unfortunately, it feels like um, Tragic Good Bad won't be able to do. But Fairfield sneaks up into CT and gets a pick on Koda. However, Koji and Sovereign does get a pick from far from CT. However, that's one gun off of from Eco. However, Koji does get another kill. Koji and Sovereign do get another kill here. But it was quite a short round, but honestly, they did get rid of one player, which isn't too bad for said their econ, especially on this map and going outside with just pistols. That's excellent, I would say.
Jeez. All right, so T side finally has a full buy, and it looks like they have a glass cannon to try to fight outside with against the Opper. And let's see if Coda can find or have outside control. And it seems like they're just gonna hold very tight angles and play passively like they normally do.
Pixelchat is ready for that flank. However, they are just playing really aggressively outside here. Now we're just Coda does have a tight angle into red. But however, did it pick? No, unfortunately does not get the shot off, but does do a lot of damage there. And they've, despite being behind the smoke, they've been taking a lot of damage. Fairfield almost lines up a headshot. Unfortunately, does not get a headshot for the guy in hut. And oh my goodness, Koji will get a op shot out. on the person in outside. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Coda. Coda does get another pick in Fairfield, but I don't think they're aware of the last guy. And yeah, Fuzzy gets that kill on Koji. However, Coda does get another kill on Goldilocks. Oh my goodness, Coda is going popping off today. However, PictoChat does push up into ramps and does have ramp control. Unfortunately, he does not have bomb. So Fuzzy 2K just trying to push up. Silk Ninja did spot out Fuzzy. Wait, did he spot out Fuzzy?
It was blocked by the body. It was blocked by the ragdoll.
So
That's
Fuzzy
so
does.
unlucky.
He got a timing up. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen here. Oh, I
Kudo
don't think
turns
Coda's
around and
aware.
drops.
Wait, Fuzzy has
Wait,
sight.
does he get plant? Does he get plant?
He gets plant. No? Oh
He
my
gets
goodness, he gets
plant.
plant. Oh my. So they
It's a
did get that pick
1v3.
on the other.
Oh, he gets
Fuzzy
one.
with the one heaven. Ah,
Aww.
unfortunately, he does not get the 1v3 Intel clutch. However, Sovereign did play very smart that round. He's got that he recognized someone was under and then got that pick, I think. They pushed out of outside. So good on Bronco Esports. Unfortunately, tragically bad. That was a good round by them, just quite not there enough. I feel like they're I think a bit more strat calling, or I think a bit more methodically approaching. They should be strong, very
Oh,
strong.
Coda has outside on lock with this op. How are they gonna change this strategy against Coda? Try to use the op against him for maybe close range or not? Are
I
they
think
gonna do anything?
they've recognized. I think they've recognized that, and then they're just kind of trying to push up hard lobby into ramps, which the opposite of where Coda's playing. But Fairfield is trying to catch a timing, pushing through CT. I wonder if Coda's aware of this. Fairfield is so far up. I think it was also this eco round we saw from Fairfield. He also pushed up really, really hard through CT, and that gave him a pick. I don't know if not sure what's gonna happen there. Coda is looking straight into the CT stairs rotate. So Koji does get a pick on Monandi. Yeah, I've been pronouncing it wrong. I apologize, Monandi. However, Fairfield has a timing all the way up, but isn't this straight into Coda's op shot?
Coda rotated off.
Oh, really? I might. So seems like they're gonna have Goldilocks. Fairfield's gonna have a really good timing here, but Coda does get a pick on Fairfield. Sovereign dropping down from heaven, pushing down into ramps. Goldilocks does get a kill on Silk Ninja from vents. Pictochad looking for a pick from ramps, and Fuzzy also does get a pick from CT. However, Pictochad does get picked off by Koji. However, Coda and Koji, they're insane. Coda does peek out of double door and does get a pick. However, Koji also does peek out of ramps, and unfortunately for tragically bad, they got picked off, and this is round goes to Bronco Esports.
So sad that they had full site control and they lost it because Bronco took that safe approach from Secret and Ramp, and they sandwiched and got tragically bad off their toes. So now tragically bad's eco is once again broke, but let's see if they're able to pull through again. They're able to get plant, which is good. Let's just see if they can fully hold the plant.
Seems like they're going for another just um, contact play. I would say they're just trying to figure out, get some intel out. Coda's just going ham with this op though. Fairfield doing the same thing again, pushing out into CT. Seems like this is one of their key strategies.
They saw him go through as well, I'm pretty sure. That smoke had a gap.
Oh, that makes it quite more interesting. So it seems like they're just quite aware of Fairfield. So unless they're not,
No, they're checking it constantly. And smoke still through.
Koda looking through into lobby. However, s- Tragically Bad has slowed down considerably. However, Goldilocks get picks off in lobby, but Fairfield does get a pick on Koji through the lurk. And I don't think they have anyone on B to counter the secret push.
Take friendly fire Molly thrown?
Question mark? Quite the interesting Molly there. However, so they do. Seems like the CT side will be pushing up. However, Koji does get another kill on Fairfield. No, not Koji. Oh my goodness, I'm reading those wrong. Judy will get a kill on Fairfield. Where I'm not quite sure where that happened, but quite the impact. So Ninja just drops down vents and just get a pick on Fuzzy 2K. They're out on Koda does push out of ramps and unfortunately, tragically bad. It is a 2v2, but unfortunately, I don't think they have. They're just. Oh wait, no, they're not alive. uh, I am looking at different things. Oh my goodness, but unfortunately, tragically bad having site control once again. Their Bronco Esports' retakes are just extremely strong there.
Not only is Bronco Esports' this retakes really, really good, they're holding and positioning and playing as off of each other's out also like extraordinarily good.
Yeah, it seems like the team play is really shining through for Bronco here.
Manandi with a Tech 9, trying to look for another lurk pick.
Yeah, like you mentioned here, last round was really crucial for the T-Side's eco, but they did lose out round, so their eco right now is not quite the optimal state. So, what do you think the Tragically Bad's going to try and pull off here?
It's either they're probably since B has been working and they're able to get plant, they're probably gonna work their way B or try to fake B. And he
My
almost
goodness,
gets a spray down. That's so
Judy so
unfortunate.
close. Fairfield does get a pick here. Koda does get another kill on PictoChat. Koda's just, like I said, just going ham. They are lurked up behind B, but Fairfield does pick that out. So now the CT side is forced to go off on the retake. However, Goldilocks is pushed up into
The
Revs, but does not see Silk Ninja. And the CT side gets a ramp control once again. So this is really up to Fairfield and Manandi here. Fairfield, Manandi gets picked off by Koda. Fairfield, unfortunately, is not able to do anything. Surrounded by 3 players. Holy crap!
he got
Bronco
wallbang.
Esports. They got wallbanged. Well, I mean, I think it was just through rafters there.
That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
Rough couple of rounds here for Tragically Bad. However, I feel like they're making the correct plays. It's just a matter of execution right now.
Mm-hmm.
CT will have a timeout here. Seems like they are trying to increase this lead here.
All right.
That was quite the 9 rounds there.
Tragically
Oh,
bad taking one crucial round, but Bronco Esports immediately shutting down their momentum, and they're keeping them in their flow.
especially in games like these, momentum is extremely important. Without the momentum is really hard, and trying to bringing that back is really hard. Now the timeout is over. It seems like CT may go for a different approach here. Judy will be going towards throwing some util out into Rams.
Ooh, Coda getting
Mustang, yeah.
tagged up by an AK through smoke.
So it does seem like Tragically Bad has really kind of recognized the importance of trying to get Coda off his position.
Ooh.
It does seem Tragically Bad is playing a lot more passively this, doesn't it think?
And it seems like Field is also playing with her team now instead of trying to get a lurk pick.
Mm-hmm. Judy does get a pick on Picto Chad. Not sure where, but does that. Seems like he did get a pick. Judy did get a pick in Mustang. Monandi does have the op here. Seems like what's going to happen. But Coda is playing the far angle, peeks out to red, and gets the pick on Monandi. Coda looking through a glass, waiting. Judy does get another pick Mustang. Fairfield trying to push out, but however, there's one Coda CT watching. Judy is getting just locking down that ramp push. CT did recognize the tragically bad having a very strong ramp execution, and it seems like they have played around to repositioning Coda back into CT side to in order to try and shut that down.
Their eco is once again not too pretty, only being able to afford 2 rifles, and they're taking a TO to see if they're able to swing back that momentum and throw it back at East Bronco Esports to take back what they had currently.
In your opinion, Willow, what do you think the tragically bad have to do here to actually bring that back for them?
For me, I would say to smoke off the angles that an op can probably hold, and to figure out what possibilities and openings that they have in their defense on B ramp and outside,
They're
because they're
playing the fast A here.
oh, they're taking it
They got two
fast.
picks. Oh wow, getting a pick instantly is Ninja dead, but Judy push peeking out heaven does get 2 kills. Koji with another kill on Fuzzy as well. The bomb has been planted. Manandi looking for a pick in Hut. However, Koji does recognize that Manandi is taken out. Unfortunately, I don't think Manandi had the gun to properly challenge that. Now Fairfield in a 1v2 situation. Koji bringing out some utility, looking through, but it seems like Fairfield might have the timing here. Is not able to get the pick here. Gets a pick on Fairfield. However, will he get this kill here? And Fairfield
Oh,
pulls
let's
off a 1v2
go.
clutch and smoke bang onto Coda. Excellent work from Fairfield here.
I'd take those smokes back. I guess fast A overwhelming them worked very well. Economically, they are still down the drain, but that round was crucial and they took it.
Really great job for Tragically Bad to recognize that um, they haven't really hit A much, have they? So
Oh, they're
going
fast
fast
Aing
A, they've
again.
never expected it. With the fast A, Koji does have a hut.
Oh,
However, Silk Ninja is ready for that push and gets 2 picks. Koji pushing out as well and does get another pick. However, they have 2 heaven. Coda on the heaven peak. They, Sovereign does drop down and to support from sight. Goldilocks with the timing gets a
oh,
pick on Sovereign. Almost tags up Coda with the Molly, but however, Judy does get the flank on Goldilocks, and unfortunately, Goldilocks is taken down. This is 10-2 for Bronco, and we'll now be switching sides.
ooh. So now after they switch. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot when they switch sides, the scores also swap. So it looks like Bronco Esports is losing 2-10.
Quite funny.
But now since Tragically Bad is now on the defense, let's see what plans and strats they're gonna pull out.
Ooh. Oh, they get Fairfield and Fuzzy getting instantly taken out by Coda and Sovereign. Manandi does try and get 1 kill. Judy is taken down, but Coda peeks out another. Sovereign getting another pick. Wow. Honestly,
The
impressive
timing.
execution. Right? The timing on the oh no, Silk Ninja will take out Goldilocks.
Jeez.
That fast A push was by the book, I would say. Just picks
I
left and right.
Bronco Esports is pretty much taking their aggressiveness and their
So
Jeez.
this is the end of the first game. Quite the dominant fashion we saw from Bronco Esports. What do you think is going to happen next game?
Since what I've been seeing from Tragically Bad, their aggressive playstyle might help them on Mirage next map. And
Mhm.
let's see if that'll pay off because their aggressive playstyle I like, but their execution is not fully there yet. And Bronco Esports has a really good hold, and I want to see how they would hold Mirage next map.
Yeah, and especially with the Mirage, such a well-known map. It's going to be quite interesting to see like how these teams also navigate through Mirage. Nuke seems like Bronco Esports was really strong on Nuke. They had a lot of strats ready, and they were just ready to go.
Mhm. They had their finger on the trigger, and they pulled it, and they went 13-2.
Yeah. Well, no, it's actually 13-3.
Oh, my bad, my bad. My eyes deceived me. But
You got to
well played
remember
from
that
both
one.
sides.
I remember the 2v4.
True. That 2v4 they pulled out was actually really good for them. It
Yeah,
got them
unfortunately.
momentum, but Broncos just on it all the time and shut it down.
Yeah, like it looked like they were gonna pick up some momentum there, but I feel like it wasn't quite just a bit enough for Tragically Bad to make that 10 round deficit clump to an timeout to an overtime. Oh my goodness, I can't. I'm mixing up words out here.
It's just unfortunate how they couldn't really Tragically Bad couldn't really fully shine because Bronco Esports' defense and their holds and their picks are just on point today.
Hmm. Yeah, like Bronco East was such an strong team. It looks like they're very organized, very ready. I feel like individual players also very strong. Okay. And once again, thank you for Intel for sponsoring the Summer Splash 2024 event. Uh, once again, they are sponsoring our first place and second place prizes. And for first place, the Intel Arc Neon Lights with the ASRock A770 GPU, 16GB OC, and $25 gift cards. For second place, the Intel Arc Neon Lights and the $10 gift cards. They're also doing the giveaway for the DreamHack Atlanta Ultimate 3-day badges for you and a friend. So make sure to do exclamation mark give labs to enter. And also to learn more about Intel, do exclamation mark Intel. Wow. Amazing game.
How do I do that?
And now we'll go. Now we'll
Oh,
cut to a short break here in a moment. Closing out the game one, we'll be back for game two, and we'll see you then.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
Welcome back to Summer Splash 2024. I'm joining you here for these last possibly two games. Could end here. I'm Super Bren. I am here with Jeeihn Son, and we are bringing you Summer Splash 2024. If you're not in the Discord yet, make sure you hop in. There are still giveaways to do. You can also check out some of the giveaways from Give Labs by typing !Give Labs in the chat. We'd like to shout out some of our sponsors. Thank you to Gen G, especially for their collegiate program. Offers a lot of ways for players to get in contact with coaches, fellow players. It's just very good collegiate support. So if you're a collegiate club leader, make sure that you are checking that out. Specifically for the Counter-Strike 2 stream, I want to talk about this sponsor for the prizing Intel. There's a lot of good prizes here. I'm looking at the list, and first place is walking away with an Intel Arc Neon Light. They're walking away with an A770 GPU and I believe $25 gift cards. Second place won't be going empty-handed, though. They will also get the Arc Neon Light and a $10 gift card. Intel is also giving away 2 3-day passes to DreamHack Atlanta, so make sure to type !Give Labs or !Intel to learn more about that. Now, I missed the first game. I'm joining kind of in the middle here. I'm kind of blind. And so I'm wondering, what did I miss? What are we looking at? Walk me through that first game. What do we need to get ready to see in the second one?
Yeah, so this is a game against Bronco Esports and Tragically Bad. The first map was a nuke game, and it was quite the match actually. A 13-3 sweep from Bronco. In that match, we saw some amazing stuff, especially from Bronco Esports with their approaches. Tragically Bad really kind of, I feel like, struggled on their econ a bit and winning those crucial rounds, really ruining that eco. And Bronco Esports, with just the strats, they were extremely ready for Nuke. And I'm curious to see what's on a Mirage.
So going into Mirage, whose map pick is that again?
I believe this is Tragically Bad, but I'm not quite
Okay.
sure.
So hopefully on their map pick, a little bit more comfortable. You really do want to see them, try to take some of these early rounds, set up that, econ so you can build on it into late game. Ideally, they get to kind of steady out. Obviously, both these teams are in the finals. They're both exceptionally good teams. So hopefully they just steady themselves. Don't beat yourself up too much over a one-game loss. There's still plenty of Counter-Strike to play. And because of that, I'm really hoping to see them start out strong early. I want to see maybe if they can get the pistol win, ideally, but then, being very smart about their econ in the early game so that they can kind of build on that through the mid to later rounds.
Especially this is very early into like this college, even like sorry. It's very early into the year for college students, especially. Like, collegiate leagues does happen later on, and this is just the start. And having this will really be a crucial like learning point for these teams.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because if you're a college student, I'm a college student. I'm sure plenty of the people watching are. You're getting ready to move back in. The school year's getting ready to start. That also means the league play for a lot of these players is getting ready to pick up. And that means there's a lot more to come after this. So this would be a great way to kind of start your year really strong and confident by walking away with a win here. So I'm looking forward to seeing both teams kind of battling it out, giving us at least one more good map, hopefully two. But I'm wondering, for Tragically Bad to come back, win this second map, what are your key points to focus on? Where do they need to thrive in this second match?
Especially for Tragically Bad, I think it's really just recognizing where these individual players from Bronco Esports are playing. I think their intel, I think their strat calling was on point, but the problem was the execution. And especially with that execution, they really need to focus on getting those picks. And I think if they can use their utility and get some picks, especially on Coda, because Coda was playing with on a hard lockdown outside Nuke with that up. So I think as if Tragically Bad is able to get that execution correct, they should be really great for Mirage here.
Yeah, and that's it's almost I at least, I mean, I'm not as good as these players, but in my experience, it's very frustrating when you know where your opponents are, you feel like you have the correct strategy to deal with them, But then when you go to execute, you're just not on your day. You're maybe not up to snuff, and that can feel really rough. Like it's always almost a game of millimeters for some of the times. If you were a little more accurate, if you miss that shot, you die. If you hit it, you win the round. And when that happens, I think it's very easy to like feel really bad about it. So like I said, I think mental fortitude is going to be a big watchword here for the second game.
Especially that first game. Although I think so, Bronco Esports had quite the momentum for the majority of the game, but near the end, it did seem Tragically Bad did recognize how to really use Bronco Esports' tactics against themselves, against them. And I think Tragically Bad, they showed some really good plays near the end of the map, really getting most of their, I think they did get no, they had a lot of more better executions, and it was just more of a getting that after getting site control, just defending countering the retakes. And Tragically Bad, I think in those last two-ish rounds, they did that really well. And especially with your talk about the mental fortitude, this game is 100% like 80% mental, 20% mechanics. If you get that, because you can be the best player in the world with the best players on the team, but if you don't have that chemistry, if you don't have that mental fortitude and momentum to propel you, you're not going to win against someone who's just an average team. So honestly, it's quite the interesting map actually going into Mirage, just to see what Tragically Bad has something to cook up.
Yeah, and since we're talking about Mirage, what are the map specifics? Like what sites or what sight lines are you looking to see either team try to play around and control? What are we looking forward to that is specific to Mirage?
So Mirage is also another map that is very, very old. It was back in, what is this? I think it was, I mean, it came out in CSGO, but it's easily one of the most favorited maps in this game. And I feel like Mirage really can go any way for these teams, as since the map has been out for so long. That also means that strats have been cooking for that long as well. And especially, I feel like mid's going to be an interesting place to see, especially with all the utility and trying to get that T side, trying to get the control, but also T side will try and get that control as well. However, in terms of sites, I would think A site's the most interesting out of them all, as there's so many opportunities to just throw out flashes and just exit. And in a lot of cases in Mirage rounds, wins are dictated by how well the util is used to clear out certain angles, because we can see on B side and A side, there's many spaces just to hide in corners. And as long as the util usage is on point, I think teams can take this victory.
All right, well, hopefully we're going to see that soon. Getting ready to get into it. Here it is. We've got the game on screen now. We are warming up, getting ready to get into these early rounds. And like I said, I'm really excited. I want to see a good start early here for Tragically Bad to try and step on the gas right away. I believe that Tragically Bad is starting on the CT side this time.
Yep.
So T-side strats, at least in my opinion, everyone's going towards the apartments, going for B, and that does not seem to be any different here for Bronco Esports. They do have one lurker going over here in this house.
Yeah, and also with Bronco Esports, they play very aggressive.
The aggression already coming out. 2 kills, 3 kills on the site. They're storming through, but an answer back there from the CT, getting 1 pick. But very careful. It's a 3-on-2 now. Only 1 hit on the side of Tragically Bad, and the bomb is down. Trying to get out. Slowly working out, but it doesn't matter. Man goes down. Duty picking up the last 2 kills. And man, what a, like you talked about, aggressive was definitely the word I would use. A quick execution onto B side. They were blazing down those apartments.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see if the Bronco Esports will pull off the same thing they did last game, where they went extremely aggressive and then played very passive near the end. It does seem like this. They are going for a very intel-based setup here.
Here they go, trying to successfully complete the anti-eco. We see a couple of early rifles, the Galils coming out, the AWM PUBG, the name of that weapon. I love seeing what players name their weapons. Corner, and he doesn't see Manan at first, but he's able to just win with the weapon. And that's 2 kills now for Bronco Esports. And it's just not enough. Doing a lot more work than the cuddly little pistols that Chad is still stuck with. A perfectly executed anti-eco from Bronco Esports, keeping all 5 members alive.
I do think that Bronco Esports really specializes in these aggressive pushes. We've seen this last game too. They really try and play passive and slowly work it up until they can just explode onto site. And that's been really kind of the kryptonite for Tragically Bad, since Tragically Bad every time they're just not ready for that explosive push.
Both teams kind of talk about that passive intel, getting the util down and then exploding onto the site. Tragically Bad moving a lot slower this round than they had in the previous. About to see each other, and Judy finds another one. This man is on fire. That MAC-10 is going insane in his hands.
Especially with Bronco Esports, they really capitalize on a lot. Tragically Bad does have the gun advantage here too as well. Fairfield does get that kill on Bomber, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, they have to play so carefully here because, like you said, they have the gun advantage, but the numbers are all even, and if they get traded out, not only are you going to lose a lot of econ and momentum, but you're going to hand over some of those rifles over to the side of Bronco Esports, who can then not have to pay for them. And that becomes a huge swing. Tragically Bad really needs to convert this round. Only 40 seconds left. Now we're seeing the execute. He's up there. And Hobbs right now.
I mean, that was... Yeah, I mean, Silk Ninja almost getting a pick there. That would have been a detrimental pick for Tragically Bad. Especially since they're kind of split, really. They're kind of spread out compared to Bronco Esports going to the apartments push. And
out, and they are done. Perfect on that execution. Immediately, now it's a 1v3. You talked about waiting, and then exploding onto the site. There it was. All of them coming out, and everyone comes out. He finds another one, and saving his teammates there with the MAC-10. And like we talked about, some of those rifles now coming over to the side of Bronco Esports. They now have they have an M4A4, an M4A1S, and 2 AKs on the line on that other side. And Tragically Bad's going to have to come at it with pistols. I mean, that seems to be it.
I mean, we also saw this in the game 1. Like, they were not able to win these early rounds. And a lot of times in these games, that early round really dictates how the future rounds are going to go. And Tragically Bad, again here, we can see that they kind of struggle on these starting rounds. And this eco, man, look at these, like, look at the economy.
Yeah, I mean, $8,900 because one player opted to stick with the Galil, and that just means even if you get the kill, somehow win the round with the pistols, which doesn't look likely. Sovereign's taking heads. You know, even then, they're just gonna buy right back up. It doesn't really take that much damage. Some good damage coming out with the Deagles there, but they're able to put some chip onto Sovereign, but I'm not sure it's gonna matter. Manan actually does end up with a rifle. Could be the hero that Tragically Bad needs. It's a 4-4 right now. Joe goes down to the incendiary grenade. Roll sight for Bronco again. Oh my goodness!
No.
Beauty! You can't do that to the man!
The grand final, you can't just... No, you can't just knife him like that. Oh
Bronco Esports playing with confidence, only losing one member on that last round. And that means, again, the economy is great for them, but Tragedy Bad have a chance to get it back now. Not only getting 4 rifles online, but also an op to control that mid. See, and that does seem to be where Bronco Esports are trying to execute. And they get the first pick, but it's immediately traded back. Sovereign picking up a kill onto Manan after he took out Slick Ninja. Now, it looks like T's are able to take control of that mid. Both teams kind of falling back, playing around each other once more. Going to have to re-get intel over onto this A site where it seems everyone is starting to group up together.
Yeah, Bronco Esports, I feel like really specializes in intel gathering and the executions of like these explosive plays. Game 1 also really did show Bronco Esports is just insane. I would say insane, yeah. Insane intel gathering and recognizing when to strike. However,
Goldie picks one with unfortunate though. It's so close, but it's all up to this last player here on Tragedy Bad. Both players on the other team have rifles online, but Judy only just let it know. You really only need to hit him once with that M4 at any range if he's gonna go down. And now they have the intel of where he is. Judy gonna run away and buy time. And that means K Koda picks up the kill. Jujudy's flash, meaning PictoChat was a sitting duck. And Bronco Esports are just cruising now.
yeah, especially just 5 rounds up. Tragically Bad's probably gonna have to eco here as well. Bronco, I don't think, honestly, for the rest of the game, I think Bronco, well, rest of this half, Bronco Esports should be just set on eco. 2 of them have 12,000, 10, 11,000. That is an insane amount of money. They are currently, the CT does call it a timeout. We did see this. We did see this last game too. Tragically Bad really just kind of struggles to counter these Broncos like aggressive playstyle. And also, I really think that this passive aggressiveness from Bronco is just really catching Tragically Bad off guard.
Yeah, it definitely seems like Tragedy Bad has some Fuzzy taking some damage from a teammate there. Not the way you want to start your round. They seem to have like an idea of where, you know, all of Bronco Esports wants to go. Like you said, their intelligence gathering and their understanding seems to be fine, but they are getting out executed here. Bronco Esports they are all moving in synchronous. And that's another kill. Koji picking up a second one. Slick Ninja coming in on the flank. And that means just full control of the site. Tragically Bad only with 2 members. Looks like a Deagle and a 5.7, their only remaining weapons. Right now you're playing for picks. You just need to put, it's not going to be that much of a dent, but you need to dent that econ however you can and try and get some of your own, you know, get some kills online so that you can afford your full kit in the next round. But it doesn't look like it. It is a 1 versus 5. But hey, PictoChat has the Deagle in hand. You only need 5 shots to win this round with that weapon.
Hey, I mean, are we gonna witness something great here?
Oh my goodness,
gun.
we might! PictoChat picks up a great 1D, now trying to hold off and keep this AK online. It's a much needed shot, and he's unable to. Slick Ninja picks up his 2nd kill of the round. And Bronco Esports only lose 1 member once again. 6-0 the scoreline.
Wow, just honestly, Bronco Esports, they're just playing perfectly. We saw this, like you mentioned, like these individual players, they are working in sync. These players, even in game 1, we've seen them just play together. The individual plays, just their group plays, just amazing. Holy Luck does get that one off pick though mid. Playing very aggressive here though.
Moves up aggressively. Sovereign's buying time. See the flank coming in. Here it comes, and Slick executes the flank perfectly. Just another example of Bronco Esports playing together as a team.
Yeah, Bronco Esports also very, they are recognizing the plays that Tragically Bad are making and making proper counter plays, especially when we saw that guy mid. We recognized that Op was playing extremely aggressive there, and that meant for Bronco to not just swing them like my ranked teammates do, but actually play methodically, use their U-turn to figure that out. Seems like they're going to go for another B push, and I think Tragically Bad did gamble on A, but they might be saving here. They do not have that eco to properly challenge this. Oh.
Yeah, trying to get away to save a rifle. Essentially 30 seconds online until
And oh,
the round ends. It does not matter. Another 4-0 round where Tragically Bad able to take a member but not able to do much beyond that. It's 7-0. This half is tragic is definitely a word for it. I mean, Jujudy still has not died. Can we talk about that? The man is 10-0.
he's 10 oh my goodness. That is quite, especially with these teams. Bronco came up from the lowest bracket, and Tragically Bad is challenging from the upper bracket, which means that Bronco Esports has played much more games. Tragically Bad only played 2 games due to the bracket. Bronco Esports playing 4 games, so they are quite riled up, I'd say. Jujudy, oh my goodness, Jujudy.
Yeah,
Jujudy is still alive, man. Oh my goodness.
Another good anti-eco from Bronco Esports, who are not gonna relinquish their lead anytime soon. Slick Ninja, it feels like Slick Ninja knows exactly where Goldilocks is, and it's just, he knows Goldilocks has to move or die, man. Move or die. So, not gonna give up his position. Slick Ninja finally peeking and outshoots Goldilocks, who had the angle, but it doesn't matter. The gun pool won there by Bronco Esports once again, just on their day. Every single member here on the team.
And even everything, ecos and all that. Tragically Bad, Bronco Esports just doesn't want to let the man save. However, Pinkbunnylemon does get those 2 picks there.
Yeah, PictoChat able to pick up 2 there with the MP9, has the AK-47 in hand now, but Bronco Esports hunting it down, playing the most dangerous game, going after a cornered, scared opponent. They have the econ to throw away. 4 of their 5 members are above 10,000 in economy. So it makes perfect sense for them to try and run down their opponent and just take away whatever scarce amount of economy that they can try and muster up. Just continue to press that advantage. 8-0 now. And now we're going to see a stack here. 4 members of Tragically Bad going on to A. And that might bite them, because if you look at the minimap, it looks like a lot of the members of Tragically Bad, almost all of them, going over to that B side.
Yeah, like these plays by Bronco just really on point plays. However, that counter, the from Tragically Bad really just kind of shut down that.
Yeah, it's a good opener here, Tragically Bad. And gets a kill with Frag. They could win this round, but K Coda doing everything he can. 2 kills with the op there. Picks up an AK, falling back. But importantly, Tragically Bad Bronco Esports has to come to them, and they've got an AK. Great weapons for holding those angles, getting quick kills. It doesn't matter that one of the members. Oh no, Tragically Bad. Now down to 1 member. It's a 1-on-2, and he's not able to clutch it up. And,
like it. I said this game 1 too, but Koji and K-Koda, they are probably one of the star players on this team. K-Koda really has that individual mechanical ability, and it is amazing to see what this guy pulls off.
Hey, you know what? Importantly, though, something they were able to do that round, they have finally killed Jujudy. Now 11-1. But that's a start, right? Hey, the guy is not immortal. It believes we can kill him. I mean, that is a start. Bad stepping on the mid, and Sovereign barely missing that hop shot, and they hastily retreat. It's not safe here.
Oh my goodness, he's just see that utility from Silk Ninja just absolutely cooking on the in window.
Yes,
Oh
Slick
my.
kills him just in case. Doesn't need to fire a shot.
Fuzzy 2K does get that one pick though. That does give them the off, which could be the lifeline here.
Yeah, it's a big tool to play around. Let's see what they do with it. They've got themselves a hell of a card. It's time to win something with it.
Seems like Bronco Esports really wants to do a push here.
They're waiting. They're getting everyone in position. They've got one person holding mid, and they're just waiting for some intel, waiting for Tragically Bad to make some noise so that they can execute. And here comes the util. You see the grenades going out.
Now Tragically Bad has recognized this, and now Fuzzy 2K does get that one. That might be kind of big here.
And the power of the op finally coming through. That's the second kill for Fuzzy this round.
But also the guy in mid also time off is now coming back towards the side. Fuzzy 2K getting that another
Fuzzy!
out.
My goodness!
my
Three
goodness.
more! The ace for Fuzzy 2K! Finally gets Tragically Bad on the board. All 5 members of Bronco Esports falling to this man. I said that op was a hell of a card, and that man played a royal flush down on Bronco Esports.
He went from 0 to 9 to 5 and 9 with an ace. Oh my. Amazing play from Fuzzy 2K. That will be a factor in just getting that momentum. Kind of switch that back around for Tragically Bad.
They know they can take a round. A Herculean effort from Fuzzy, but you can't fault someone who just played a brilliant round. Those last 3 op kills, one right after the other. The entire execution down, but now back to 5-on-5, and they just don't have the intel. Great smokes coming out. You can crosshair toggle, you can line up on that utility, that's right. Sovereign's low here, they have to be careful. But the flank comes out from Slick Ninja, and that's gonna open up the kill to the ground. And it's gonna be in favor of Bronco.
Yeah, like again here, Bronco Esports could really recognize how to bring that intel and just execute onto site. Especially with the last round, we could see Bronco Esports just playing so passive just to explode instantly on to Tragically Bad. Really looks kind of safe and good.
But not able to do much beyond that.
We're now going into the last round of the first half. And man, is it quiet.
Yeah, it's hard almost I would not want to be in Tragically Bad shoes. You know, they're just trying to do something, but half coming up is a chance. This is a chance to reset. Everyone, you know, they no longer have this massive advantage. And hey, maybe they're ready to take the T side and start out strong on the other end. But hey, a win here only be down 10-2 rather than 11-1. It actually is a big difference. And so you know that's this one. Bronco Esports getting ready for another AX. Here they come, flooding into the site.
Yeah, Bronco Esports, they recognize that mid push.
The next Slick Ninja killed through the smoke, only had a health. Here it is, the 4-on-2. Tragically Bad is going to have to secure this, or else it's all over. They know that they have to execute. They have to win this round. You're up 4-2. It is in your hands. This is your round to lose. But Judy might have something to say about that, and they still have Kikoda with the op. Everyone sitting still now.
Yeah, Juju, oh my, what a flick, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Really, oh my
Judy
Judy.
pushes in with the second one. Kikoda not to 1-on-1.
Oh my god.
Fuzzy with another kill on the op. The hero of the team is able to pick up the second round. That was
Fuzzy.
wild.
Fuzzy closing off the first half with that intel clutch. That's gonna be big for Tragically Bad. Honestly,
It is
that round.
It is insane to me that Fuzzy had an intel clutch there at the end when they were up 4-2. Yo, hello. Awesome. All right, it looks like we had some technical issues, but no, again, a really good
Dude, I
round
know.
from Tragically Bad last round to win it with only 3 rifles, 2 pistols. Now it's 4 rifles and an op on both sides. Judy taking another kill, a headshot through the smoke. He did back down, Slick Ninja goes down, but Judy taking his second of the round. This man is not giving up. Judy has been on form all game. The bomb going down now. Tragically Bad has to spend this.
Yeah, Tragically Bad is selfish. We do have like the number disadvantage here, but Tragically Bad, no, like by no means are they a bad team. They're very strong. We just got like Tragically Bad. It's just if they get this round, it's gonna be. Uncle Esports cannot buy after this round. Koji getting that kill is gonna be very detrimental. And Koji.
Yeah, unfortunate. They just fell too many people go down trying to get the bomb planted. And I think what happened is when that grenade came out trying to do chip damage on to Bronco Esports, it let them know exactly where the last member of Tragically Bad was holding from. But notably, they are still able to get 5 rifles online here, but 2 ops in the hands of Bronco Esports.
Yeah, like especially like I mean, this is a lot closer than it was last game, but like Tragically Bad here have a well, they do have enough to like that small.
No,
Someone stop this man.
Judy, no one can do anything about him. 2 kills down now here for Bronco Esports. Both of their offers picking up one, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah, like especially like with Tragically Bad, they had a lot of utility, and that should be really. And honestly, an op can kind of counter some flashes because if you're just looking the other direction, you look up back, you're not flashed, and you have one shotgun staring straight at you. And
Fuzzy UK trying to get damage down, hits a few times, and now it's a 3-on-3. Judy misses the op shot, very crucial there. This should be a 3-on-2. I don't know if he missed. It more so is Goldie survived with 1 health, or not Goldilocks, PictoChat, I believe, survived with 1 health.
when they say he's 1 HP, he's quite literally 1 HP right now.
Oh, guys, he's 1, I swear. And now they have to play around. It's a 3-on-2, and essentially it's more like a 3-on-1.1 as there you can breathe on poor PictoChat. Hey, 1 health in a dream, especially when you've got a weapon like the AK. That's a one-shot weapon.
Like literally right now, you can throw a flash at him, he'll die.
No, regardless, here it's all down, no health, and that's all they wrote. Bronco Esports getting a little bit of pushback from at this game, but not enough. They essentially, unfortunately for Tragically Bad, they surrendered too much ground on the CT side and just weren't able to make up for it on the T side. But they played really well on that T side. They had lots of good, moments and executes. And if nothing, this was a very exciting game to watch.
It's a lot exciting. Like honestly, compared to last game, I think I'm enjoying this game a lot more. I mean, I did see Tragically Bad. Their executes and I think their match reading in the intel gathering was I think Bronco Esports really excelled at that, and I think Tragically Bad kind of fell back in when it came to intel gathering. And we really saw over throughout the game that Bronco Esports just kept having the correct reads over and over again, and that really goes kind of into the mentals. And imagine you're trying to play a game and you're always reading. You know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, I think the point that highlights that for me was where Slick Ninja hopped up into window, comes all the way out through jungle, and just he's uncontested. No one knows he's there, and he gets 2 kills off of the flank. It felt like like you said, Bronco Esports kind of had the correct read the whole time, kind of knew what they were doing, and intel gathering or not, it just felt like they were aware. They had unlocked their third eye and just were able to just look at the enemy team, know where they were going to go. They had the read the whole time. So a really well played series, I believe. From that's all she wrote. Bronco Esports are the Summer Splash 2024 CS2 champions. That does mean they're walking away with a hefty prize from our friends over at Intel. But again, tragically bad. Not going to walk away empty-handed. They're going to be, rewarded for their admirable defense there, trying to stave off that, game loss for as long as they could. And it made for some exciting rounds. That last round of the first half was insanity. And I don't think I've ever seen as fun a round as the Fuzzy 2K clutch. So shout out to that. They will also be receiving some prizes from our friends at Intel. Is there any last thoughts you kind of want to get out? Because as far as I am, that was I showed up for one game and they made it fun. At least they made it.
Yeah, man, just someone stop Judy and Fuzzy 2K with the clutches to a whole wow, just amazing individual plays I've seen today. Honestly, I think there's a lot, like, especially just so early into the collegiate esports season, they have such a great team lineup. They should be able to just absolutely make it through a lot of the things, especially with Bronco Esports. Man, are they looking spicy already? They are so well put together. Keep that up, and I think they could even challenge some top esports teams in collegiates.
Yeah, so much more to look forward from all these players. Like you just said, the collegiate season just starting up. Summer Splash kind of acting as the gateway. The floodgates are open now, and collegiate is fully here. Unfortunately, though, it does mean that's it for us. The rest of the collegiate season is out of our hands. This was a good match. I'm glad I got to cast this. I'm glad I got to be here for this last match because it was a heck of a lot of fun. Thank you for guiding us through, giving us a lot of good insight. And that's, I believe, all. Thank you again to our friends at Give Labs, Intel, and Gen G for being such big partners of Summer Splash. It's been an absolute joy to put on this event, and we couldn't do it without their support. And thank you all at home for watching. It's been a great 3 days of esports. I got to pop around to a bunch of the different streams. I was on League of Legends yesterday and Counter-Strike today, and both of them have been just an absolute joy. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you to the athletes for putting this on. Thank you to our production teams. And that's all we have for today. We'll hopefully be looking forward to seeing you next year. Summer Splash 2025.
2025 it is. Yeah. And honestly, we might see another Bronco Esports versus Tragically Bad next year. Yeah, that was a very enjoyable casting session. And the Summer Splash 2024, man, that was it. Honestly, not just CS2, but in general, Summer Splash, it had so many different games. It is quite the blast to watch. So make sure you are also checking out the other channels as well.
All right, well, that's our final messages to you guys. That means it is finally time for us to stop yapping, get out of your hair, and end our stream. Like I said, it's been a ton of fun. We will see you all later on. Have a great night, everybody.
Have a great night, everybody, as well.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.